Welcome on back. Time now 6:44, and happening this morning, the House is expected to vote on a funding extension to avoid a government shutdown through November. Now, the bill can't pass without Democrat support. So let's go live to Scripps News Group political correspondent Nate Reed. And Nate, are we headed towards a government shutdown, and what do Democrats want in order to reach a deal?
Yeah, look, that's a very real possibility at this point, Tony. And for one, this bill can pass in the House without any Democrat support, but it's the Senate where things get a bit hairier. They need at least seven Democrats to vote with all Republicans to get this bill across the finish line. At this point, it's not clear if Democrats are going to be willing to offer their support. Democrats are digging in. They're saying that they're not going to vote for this Republican-led plan unless they throw a bone to Democrats. And what could that include? Well, possibly an extension to the Affordable Care Act tax credit, expanded tax credit, which has existed since 2021. Basically, what is happening at the end of this year is that expanded subsidy is going to go away, meaning that it's going to be much more expensive, anywhere from 75 to 90% more expensive for the average person, according to the Kaiser Family Foundation, to get health insurance on your state's marketplace or exchange. That is a deal breaker for Democrats. They've made very clear they want to protect that subsidy from going away. They want it to be passed back into law. The problem is Republicans have largely said that they don't want to negotiate on this. They want to pass this government funding package. They want to get this across the finish line, avert a government shutdown, prevent any government employees from going on furlough or having to work without pay. Not yet clear if Democrats in the Senate are going to cave, if they're going to bend to Republicans' demands to support this funding bill without any of these increased subsidies for health care or restoring funding to a number of key areas that they say Republicans have unlawfully cut. So it's about as clear as mud at this point, Tony, if a government shutdown could be on the horizon or if there could be some sort of consensus brewing on Capitol Hill.
Nate Reed live in D.C. Thank you so much for that insight, Nate. Of course, we got to play the waiting game now.